Church. And it was built as the garden for his villa. And her retainers are perfectly arranging her in her beautiful costume, which we'll take a closer look at. And even today. Imagine the day when women who lived here on this estate in the 1600s looked and acted that way. Again, pretty little perspectives each way, each part of the path that you wander on. In this garden to search out its beauty. Some kind of ceremony going on up there. Perhaps a wedding, maybe? Usually in these parks you can buy food, fish food, to feed the pigeons and the fish. I guess from the sound it's making and the whir of a motor to my left that this is a input for the water for this entire system. This park was constructed in 1620, when Asano Nagakura became the daimyo of Hiroshima. And the name literally is Shrink Scenery Garden, which expresses the idea of collecting and miniaturizing many of the scenic views, and according to tradition, in a miniaturized landscape modeled on Shihu, Westlake in Hangzhou, China. And gardens of this type are known as circular tour gardens, first appearing in the Muromachi era, 1336-1568, and in the early Edo era, 1600-1867. So still at that time, the Chinese played a very important role in the culture of the high end of Japan. And the design is such that we should be able to see illusions, if you will, illusions, intentionally created to trick the eye into believing that the space here is much, much larger than it is. For example, looking up through that area there, one might assume that this is quite a distance up that mountain. And that was the whole point of this shrinking concept. Unfortunately, in 1945, the atomic bomb destroyed everything that was here, but then it was faithfully restored. And this couple apparently is having location shots made. Whether they're just actors or whether this is a particular ceremony, who knows? Notice how they pose her perfectly with the accoutrement devices that they have. I'm sure this is a photo shoot, but who knows? Tradition and form are very... Again, notice the sense of depth we get crossing these bridges and then reaching up to that little kiosk up above. If I start up there and slowly pull back, maybe we get more of a perspective. Can never take enough pictures of beautiful flowers, it seems like to me. And when you come around the corner, a totally different view it seems like, even though parts of it we've seen before. There's a pretty little falls feature tucked into the foliage where you can't get up close to it, but you can see it from a distance, slightly obscured by some of the plants. And this is the little stream that provides the water for the falls. And here, would this have originally been intentionally planned as a little beach? Could it have had sand on it?